This is my 2015 Toro Grandstand with a 52-inch deck, Kawasaki engine with the FX691V. I've been having this machine about a week and a half now. Sold my truck, and with selling my truck, whatever I made out of that truck, I went ahead and bought this one. I paid $2,800 for the machine. It does have a lot of hours though. It does have about 1,300 hours, but she runs pretty good. She's pretty decent. This is my first stand-on mower. I did have a silver turn before I had this. Sold my silver turn, and I've been looking for a stand-on mower for about, I want to say about beginning of the year. I just feel they're more, I don't know, I guess you feel more active in it. Just the reason because you're standing. You feel like you need to, you have more energy, I guess, because you're not sitting down. You get, when you're sitting down the mower, you get comfortable. And that's okay, I guess, if you got to cut a lot of grass. I want to say a few acres maybe. And in the grandstand, I just feel like I'm more active, that I want to get up, and especially when I have trash laying around. With my silver turn, I tend not to pick it up, just the reason that I felt, getting off the machine, and usually your machine will, you gotta put a neutral, put your brake on, and get off the machine, pick the trash up, and again sit down, and next thing you know, you come down a few yards, and next thing you know, there's trash again. Do it again, do it again, do it again. And over time, it gets kind of frustrating. I don't cut a lot of grass. I just cut my lawn. I don't do this for a living. I just, it's for my own lawn. And in my yard, I'm close to a somewhat busy street. Not really, but I do get a lot of trash, especially the tip of my front yard, closest to the road. That's where I get the most trash at. In my other mower, I just tend to run it over. Just the reason it was a hassle to get off and pick it up. Don't get me wrong. At first, I'll walk around and pick most of my trash. But, you tend to walk so much into a point, you're like, oh, I think like everything is clear. Once you start mowing, you start seeing more stuff. And I got to a point that I would just, obviously, if it was some kind of heavy metal stuff, I'll pick it up. But if it was just like debris, little maybe paper, plastic, I just went ahead and run it over. Just the reason that it was more a hassle to getting up and putting the brake and getting off and picking it up and going back. So that's the reason I was looking for a grandstand. Well, a stand-on mower, and I came up across this one. Like I said, it has more hours than my other mower. The other one had about maybe 800 hours, 760 something, close to 800 hours. But it did have a smaller deck on it. This one has a 52-inch deck. One thing about 52-inch deck, it don't fit in my backyard. I wish I would find a 48. I was looking for a 48. I really don't know how many different mowers that have a stand-up, but I was looking for mainly an X-Mark, but I found this Toro, and you pretty much are the same thing, I want to say. Maybe not quite the same thing, but they pretty much got the same thing, same motor, stuff like that, I want to say. Like I said, I'm not an expert, so don't take my word about it. But she do have issues. I want to start by saying, like, when I bought the mower, when I bought the mower, it was used for commercial. So this mower was used through commercial heavily, I want to say. Like I said, it's a 2015. It has 1,300 hours on it. So it was used daily. When I bought the mower, I noticed that I may have to get new tires. I guess they went ahead and patched the sidewall on both sides. So this tire, I do lose air over time. So I gotta, if I want to use it, I do have to fill it up. I mean, it don't go completely flat, but it goes to maybe 2-3 pounds of air. This one is pretty decent, but I am planning to change both of them. I haven't looked at the prices or how much they run, but I am planning to change both tires. But besides that, I want to say maybe this right here. I don't know what the heck is going on here. They got a little string, but I guess it did the job. Came with this little, I guess, homemade chute blocker, I want to say. It does work. I'm going to leave it on there. I'm not going to take it off, but I really don't need it. Just the reason that my whole yard is pretty much open. I don't have to really, I have no really flower beds or nothing like that. And my vehicles, when I move, I can move my vehicle, so I really don't need it. But it's nice to have, though. It's pretty nice. I do like the standoff more, I want to say, compared to my silver turn. That's for sure. I want to say it's just, I don't know. I feel more active. I feel like I get more stuff accomplished. Just the reason that, I don't know. I just feel like I move a lot quicker. Even though I don't know. My silver turn, man, I'll tell you what. That thing, compared to speed wise, I want to say this is slower than my silver turn. But y'all can tell me if I'm right or wrong if you do own a silver turn and a stand up. I just feel the other one is it's a lot faster. I mean, it did have a smaller engine. It had a 19 horse Kawasaki engine on it, and I think, if I'm mistaken, it's a 22 horse or 22 and a half horse, but not quite sure. But I still feel this is a lot slower. And I feel the difference. And the other one, I sit down, you can fly. This one does. Don't get me wrong. Now it does move. Now I'm not saying that's slow, nothing like that, or a snail, or nothing like that. It moves, but I just feel my silver turn a lot faster. But I read on these ones they're a lot slower than compared to the newer ones they have. The newer ones, I heard, they're pretty fast. So I don't know, if you own a newer one, let me know. But yeah, so far so good. I like it. No complaints. I have no issues whatsoever. Starts up. I mean, it's supposedly the person I bought it from replaced the motor last year. He did not give me any paperwork proving it, but it seems like it's pretty new motor. If you know how to check them if they're newer or not, let me know. But I have no clue if it's a new motor or not. Like I said, I don't have any papers saying it's a new motor and it was just recently replaced. It's just by what the guy told me. The